Welcome to another episode of Broadcast Space. Today, we will be talking about BTS. BTS just released their new single, Dynamite, ending the wait for one of the most highly anticipated songs of 2020. How highly anticipated, you ask? Well, the song's dazzling music video just obliterated the record for the biggest premiere in YouTube history, leaving the runner-up in the dust. The Dynamite video got off to an explosive start, with millions of people tuning in to watch when it went live at midnight Est. The video premiere attracted at least 3 million concurrent viewers, according to YouTube's live counter, and a refresh immediately following the premiere showed the view count at just over 4 million. Exact figures are not available yet, but a live view count between 3 and 4 million easily gives BTS the biggest YouTube premiere ever, potentially doubling the former record holder. Prior to the release of Dynamite, Korean pop girl group Blackpink held the record for the biggest premiere in YouTube history. The quartet snatched the crown less than 2 months ago with its trap-inflected new single, How You Like That, which drew 1.65 million concurrent viewers. At the time, Blackpink was breaking a record that BTS had set back in February, when the On music video premiered with 1.54 million concurrent viewers. How You Like That also set the record for the biggest 24-hour YouTube debut for a music video with 86.3 million first-day views, once again usurping BTS, who previously set the record with the Halsey-assisted Boy With Love, 74.6 million. BTS fans are hopeful they can snatch the 24-hour debut record back, and while it's too early to make any concrete predictions, they're off to an excellent start. At the time of this writing, Dynamite has racked up approximately 14.5 million views in its first 40 minutes, adding another million views every few minutes. These early metrics also bode well for BTS's prospects on the Billboard Hot 100 next week. Fans are determined to help the group score its first #1 hit, mobilizing to buy and stream Dynamite en masse. These efforts, along with a massive nationwide radio push, give BTS a strong chance of earning their first Hot 100 chart topper. If the record-breaking premiere for Dynamite serves as any indication, BTS's infectious new single will be making a lot of history over the next week. BTS is the world's highest-paid boy band and K-pop act. South Korean supergroup BTS makes its debut at number 43 on the Forbes Celebrity 100 list, taking home $57 million in pre-tax income over the past year. The 7-member crew, composed of Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, Room, Jin and Jungkook, is the sole K-pop act and boy band on this year's list. Check out the full 2019 ranking here. A significant portion of the group's earnings derive from its massive Love Yourself World Tour and its corresponding Love Yourself, Speak Yourself Stadium Tour extension, in support of their record-breaking Love Yourself album trilogy, Her, Tear and Answer. Following the group's successful first run in North America, Europe and Asia, they added new dates and upgraded arenas to stadiums. Starting in May, the new dates included sold-out double runs at Soldier Field, MetLife Stadium and the Rose Bowl. The band's first 6 stadium sets in the US grossed $44 million and sold just under 300,000 tickets, averaging just over $7 million per night, according to Billboard Box Score. How BTS could make more than $1.1 billion from virtual shows after COVID-19 wrecks American tour. BTS could potentially bank more than $1.1 billion by moving its coronavirus-delayed North American tour to online only. This is the finding of new research as the music industry cancels shows and festivals because of COVID-19 isolation in many countries. The Korean stars had already axed 4 dates in Seoul, and they now have had to postpone some 18 dates in the US and Canada. The map of the Seoul tour was due to start on April 25 and 26 in Santa Clara, California. The dates will be rescheduled and tickets honored, while dates in Europe currently remain on track for July. The cancellations announced already by BTS and others show the threat to the entire music industry from the virus is put at more than $5 billion on initial estimates. Initial sales for the new 2020 tour put BTS in front of rivals planning tours such as Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande. While the K-pop septet has shown no sign of considering a digital-only event, free or paid for, fans may hope that this changes if more dates are in doubt. The delays will affect sales and promotion of the new album Map of the Soul, 7, which is already the year's best-selling in many countries. The last BTS tour was grossing $4.7 million a night. 4 shows in Japan grossed $20.3 million from 107,153 tickets, according to Billboard Box Score. Stars could be making huge sums by replacing multiple stadium concerts with a single broadcast show. Musicians such as Youngblood, Chris Martin and John Legend already made the most of cancelled tours and self-isolation this month by broadcasting performances from their own homes. Youngblood held a concert online for his fans, pioneering the format following the cancellation of his 5-date Asia tour. The performance quickly racked up some 360,000 views, a figure more than 200 times higher than the combined average of attendees planning on seeing him in Asia. The viewing figure has since gone through 500,000. By taking the average ticket price for one attendee on the Youngblood Asia tour, researchers at Feel Good Contacts were able to estimate how much the artist could have made from one online show, racking up more than $32 million based on an average ticket price of $90.36. Using the same logic, the formula for an online increase in viewers was applied to top artists that have had to cancel or postpone tours, showing the potential online attendees and the amount they could gross. Without physically being there, the findings assume a 50% deduction in ticket price for online attendance. The same logic was applied to artists as varied as Foo Fighters, Billie Eilish, The Who, James Blake and Khalid. Commenting on the research, event and music expert Toby Healis, chief executive of software company Eventpedia, explained how online performances may signal an industry shift. A lot of musicians work hand to mouth, relying on the magic of music and live concert events to make their money. We have seen a wide number of music events cancelled recently, from individual gigs, to the Glastonbury Festival and entire worldwide tours. Coronavirus has opened up an opportunity for musicians to craft a new way of performing, using technology to support themselves and share their work with fans using alternative mediums, while reaching a much wider audience in one session, allowing more frequent gig-goers to attend, with logistics not an issue. We are seeing an increasing number of artists get involved with online concerts, and there's clearly a lucrative revenue stream for future opportunities. Nimesh Shah, a spokesperson for Feel Good Contacts, commented on why the company conducted the research. "We couldn't believe the success of Youngblood's online performance, and how many people tuned in to watch, so we were keen to work out how much he could have made, as well as the other artists in the industry. The numbers show that even if these artists were to offer a discount, they could still make a huge profit, while also benefiting the environment." Others in the industry agree on the potential of online shows and events. "There is a huge opportunity to use video to create a figurative and literal touchpoint with the audience," says Ian Sharp, the chief executive of video company Promethean. "A stream no longer has to be a one-way flow of information with the touch of a screen. The audience should be able to engage with content and make watching active. There has never been a better time for streaming services to harvest audience data and understand both what they want to watch, and how it leads them to better engage. BTS might be the most popular boy group the world has ever seen. With record-setting views for their YouTube music videos and album purchases, along with their money-making star power, the group brought in $130 million in 2019 sales from merchandising alone. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the 7-member K-pop group has become a worldwide sensation. Insider took a look at BTS's meteoric rise to stardom and how the members have transformed the music industry, with insight from K-pop and music industry experts, as well as a recently published Harvard Business School case study that analyzed the band's success. BTS members were first discovered in 2010 by their current management company Big Hit Entertainment, a South Korean entertainment company. Entertainment companies like Big Hit have a few different ways to recruit talent, whether it's online or in real life, according to a recent Harvard Business School case study that analyzed the global success of BTS. For example, BTS member Suga was discovered through an online audition in the fall of 2010, while Jungkook told a Korean talk show that he was discovered by talent agencies after auditioning for Superstar K, a Korean show similar to American Idol. After being discovered, the new recruits become trainees who received coaching to prepare them to be superstars. This includes dancing and singing lessons, as well as acting and media training. "Think of it like college," Bang Si-hyuk, the founder and co-CEO of Big Hit, said in the HBS case study. Many of these trainees are young teenagers between the ages of 13 to 15, according to the study. The boy group's youngest member, Jungkook, now 22, was 14 when he first started as a trainee for Big Hit before debuting a few months before turning 16. He shared his journey dating back to his beginnings as a trainee in his single, My Time, that was released in BTS album, Map of the Soul, 7, this past February. Trainees prepare to debut as K-pop artists after about 3 years of training, according to the case study. It's a pretty cutthroat process. According to the Harvard case study, there are around a dozen trainees for every person that makes it. That means upwards of 80 people may have auditioned for BTS, but Room, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook are the ones who made it. As for this rigid process of talent development, Bang told scholars of the study that the concerns of manufacturing groups, at the cost of individuality, is valid. He says the company strives to strike an ideal balance between the efficiency of the system and respect for each artist's individuality, according to the study. Initially, BTS was going to be a hip-hop crew focused on rappers. In the HBS case study, Bang said that the company shifted away from this pure focus on hip-hop and eventually pivoted to the idol model. Youngdae Kim, a Korean music critic best known for his book, BTS The Review, a comprehensive look at the music of BTS, told Insider that idols usually refer to K-pop artists who combine singing and dancing in their performances. BTS officially debuted as a 7-member K-pop idol group in the summer of 2013. Their first album, Too Cool for School, saw a fair amount of success, placing 10th on a monthly Korean music chart a month after release. The album's title song, No More Dream, can be interpreted as a commentary on the pressures of growing up as a teenager in Korea. BTS music typically includes a message about social issues for fans. The whole company's philosophy is to make music that matters, Tamer Herman, a Billboard K-pop correspondent, told Insider. Herman said that she believed BTS's music delved into K-pop's early roots, where idol groups like HOT grappled with social issues in Korea. Around the time BTS debuted, however, Herman said it was pretty rare that groups used their music for explicit social commentary. One fan told Insider that she was drawn to the group's music that consistently shares messages that collectively come together as an overarching storyline that follows the group's growth as well as her own. A lot of their songs are interlinked with each other, so their lyrics aren't in a vacuum. Jae Kim, a fan of BTS who is well known in the BTS fandom community for her English translations of BTS content, told Insider, "I'm able to grow alongside them." Youngdae Kim told Insider that BTS's music is centered around their identity as Korean artists, which he says was rarely seen in the industry previously. The group incorporates social commentary on issues local to Korea, includes Korean dialects in their music. Their song, Paldo Gangsan, is literally a rap about Korean regional dialects, dubbed Saturi, and wears traditional Korean hanbok clothing. Suga dressed in hanbok for the music video of his latest single, Daechwita. In the beginning, BTS embraced their Korean identity, because they wanted to share narratives that were authentic to them, as Korean citizens, Youngdae Kim told Insider. Now, I think they see it as a responsibility. They're the largest K-pop group right now, and they're not going to hide their Korean identity. Because that's who they are. While Korean heritage is an important part of the group's musical identity, Jae Kim told Insider that for fans, it's been an uphill battle to see coverage from people who understand Asian and Korean culture. Around a year after BTS debuted in 2013, their official fan club came together. The fan club, called ARMY, is short for Adorable MC for Youth. Jae Kim teaches at a high school in Sydney, Australia, during the day but volunteers her time, sometimes up to 15 hours a day around an album release, to translate BTS content in English for fans around the world. She says she's forged many friendships from interacting with other fans through social media and feels that volunteering her time to translate content is a way of giving back to the community. "I translate not for BTS, but my fellow fans who through BTS find a sense of comfort or joy," Kim told Insider. A strong alliance between the artists and the fans is a fundamental part of K-pop fandom culture. Joo Kim, an assistant professor of communication at Texas A&M International University, told Insider. Many other K-pop groups such as Blackpink also have official fan clubs that support them. BTS and other K-pop fans have become a movement unto themselves online. Most recently, BTS fans have received national attention for their viral digital activism, such as matching the K-pop group's $1 million donation to the Black Lives Matter movement. K-pop fans also said they reserved thousands of tickets for President Donald Trump's rally in Oklahoma before not showing up. Rows of seats remained empty at the rally, though it's unclear if the viral campaign by K-pop fans was the reason why. Joo Kim told Insider that fans are no longer passive consumers of their artists' work. Kim says that today, fans are able to see the tangible impact they can make as consumers and are empowered to be proactive about using their social capital as a collective fandom. For example, Jae Kim said that she had already made several contributions to organizations supporting the Black Lives Matter movement after seeing many of her fellow BTS fans share messages of solidarity and support. She told Insider she also commissioned some BTS fan artists who used proceeds for their art to donate to the movement. "The moment that we heard where BTS stood, we were able to use BTS's name explicitly to muster the forces," Kim said. A few years after their debut in 2015, BTS came in first place on a weekly music performance show on one of Korea's 3 major television broadcast networks with their first single with I Need You from their third mini-album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, PT1. Since then, the group has continued to shatter records. This past March, BTS' Map of the Soul 7 album marked the group's 4th #1 album on the Billboard 200 chart. The album recorded 347,000 album sales and over 74 million on-demand streams, making it the largest week for any album in 2020, Billboard reported at the time. For the music video for On, the album's lead single, the head of culture and trends at YouTube confirmed that they set a new record for peak viewers for a premiere. Most recently, BTS topped a Guinness World Record for most viewed concert livestream in a virtual concert that was viewed by over 700,000 fans globally. In 2019, BTS became the first K-pop artist to present at the Grammy Awards. The following year, they became the first K-pop artist to perform at the award show. However, fans on social media criticized the music show for not including the group's music in any of their nominations. Halsey, who collaborated with the group for their single Boy With Love, supported the group by saying that the US is so far behind. BTS will likely continue to dominate the music industry into the 2020s. Their latest album, Map of the Soul, Journey, was released in Japanese in July. The new album includes Japanese versions of a number of their latest songs like Boy With Love and Idol, in addition to 4 new Japanese songs. Upon release, it dominated Japan's Oricon chart, opening up yet another region in the world for BTS to shine. Meanwhile, Map of the Soul, 7, became the only album released this year that sold over 500,000 copies, according to Nielsen Music and MRC Data's mid-year report. The report also places BTS as the second most consumed genre artist, following Billie Eilish and ahead of Taylor Swift. Philanthropy. In 2015, BTS donated 7 tons, 7,187 kilograms, of rice to charity at the K-Star Road opening ceremony held in Apgujeong-dong. The following year they participated in ALLETS's Let's Share the Heart collaboration charity campaign with Naver to raise donations for Lisa, a Korean medical charity which promotes organ and blood donation. In January 2017, BTS and Big Hit Entertainment donated 100 million won $87,915 to the 4/16 Sewol Families for Truth and a Safer Society, an organization connected to the families of the 2014 sinking of MV Sewol. Each member donated 10 million won and Big Hit Entertainment donated an additional 30 million won. The donation was intended to have been made in secret later that year. BTS officially launched their Love Myself campaign, an initiative dedicated to funding several social programs to prevent violence against children and teens and to provide support for victims of violence in partnership with the Korean Committee for UNICEF. BTS donated 500 million won $448,000 from the members and 100% of all sales of official goods for the Love Myself campaign over the next 2 years, in addition to donations collected from donation desks installed by UNICEF. In addition, 3% of the sales from each album in the Love Yourself series, Love Yourself, Her, Love Yourself, Tear, and Love Yourself, Answer, were donated to the cause. Within 2 months of its launch, the campaign raised an additional 106 million won, taking the worldwide funds total to 606 million won. In November 2018, UNICEF Korea announced that the Love Myself campaign had raised over 1.6 billion won $1.4 million. By June 2019, it had surpassed 2.4 billion won. In April 2018, BTS participated in Stevie Wonder's Dream Still Live's tribute to Martin Luther King Jr. alongside other celebrities. That June, the group donated to the ALS Hospital Building Fund. In September, BTS attended the United Nations 73rd General Assembly for the launch of the Youth Initiative Youth 2030, the UN Youth Strategy, and its corresponding UNICEF campaign, Generation Unlimited. On behalf of the group, BTS leader Room delivered a 6-minute speech in English about self-acceptance, as well as their Love Myself campaign. According to UNICEF, the goal of the initiative is to provide quality education and training for young people. BTS were selected to attend due to their impact on youth culture through their music and social messages, previous philanthropic endeavors, and popularity among the 15 to 25-year-old age demographic. In January 2020, Starbucks Korea partnered with BTS for their Be the Brightest Stars campaign that included limited edition beverages, food and merchandise exclusive to South Korea. A portion of the profits from the campaign went towards career and educational development programs for disadvantaged youth as part of the Beautiful Foundation's Opportunity Youth Independence Project. Also in that month, BTS partook in the Grammy Week charity auction event, auctioning off a set of 7 microphones used during their Love Yourself World Tour. The lot sold for $83,000, the highest of the event, and all proceeds were donated to Musi Cares, a non-profit organization that focuses on human service issues directly impacting the health and welfare of the music community. In June, BTS and Big Hit Entertainment donated $1 million to Black Lives Matter. One of the largest celebrity checks towards the movement in the wake of George Floyd's murder. Within 24 hours, BTS fans matched the donation. They later donated $1 million to Live Nation's Crew Nation campaign to support live music personnel during the COVID-19 pandemic. Global superstars and UNICEF supporters BTS have today, on UN International Day of Friendship, released an exclusive video that calls on young people to brighten someone's day with kindness, as part of UNICEF's campaign to #EndViolence in and around schools. Worldwide, some 150 million students, half of all students 13 to 15 years of age, report having experienced peer-to-peer violence in and around school. The short video features the group singing their hit single, Answer, Love Myself, over fictional stories of children and young people facing incidents of violence, bullying and fear in and around schools. As the story unfolds, viewers see a switch in behavior when peers start to offer friendship, support and love to those being bullied and hurt. Our Love Myself campaign is all about encouraging every young person to find the love from within themselves and spreading that love to others, said BTS. We want everyone to take part in ending violence by sharing love and kindness. The video is released as part of BTS and Big Hit Entertainment's Love Myself campaign, which raised over $2 million to help UNICEF #END violence in and around schools. In December last year, children and young people from around the world drafted an #END Violence Youth Manifesto calling on governments, teachers, parents and each other to help end violence and ensure students feel safe in and around school, including a commitment to being kind and respectful. UNICEF is inviting children and young people to take the first step by leaving a kind note for someone, either in real life or on the internet, and sharing it for others to see. Children and young people have told us time and again that being treated with kindness and respect helps them to feel safe in and around school, said UNICEF Executive Director Henrietta Fore. Every day students face a range of violent acts, from bullying and physical attacks to corporal punishment, sexual assault and harassment online. By being kind, children and young people can show their support for each other and brighten someone's day. We're grateful to BTS for their continued commitment to making sure that no child is afraid to go to school. The #END Violence Youth Manifesto was presented to government ministers at the Education World Forum in London earlier this year, as part of the Safe to Learn partnership. In it, students highlighted the importance and need for protection within schools and called for legal measures to keep students safe in school and on the journey, clear rules and regulations on student behavior, train teachers and counselors to respond to students in need, as well as environments that promote diversity and peaceful coexistence. They also called for students to treat one another with respect and break taboos often associated with reporting violence to teachers and other authorities. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's all for today. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.